Yo guys, it's Slyroh. You already know that today we're back playing some more Raging Loop. Before we hop into where we left off last time, I did look at the album between last time and this time to look at like where we're at ending-wise, and look at all these endings we have. The ones below are all the bad endings, and they said that 26 was the last one numerically, which means that we're only missing 1, 3, 11, 12, 22. That's 5 different bad endings. That's really not that many. I think we're about to come up on an ending, so that should be the third one, which means that we have 3 more, well, 4 more endings, but 3 more after the one that we are probably going to get very, very soon. That actually gets me really excited. I feel like we are a lot closer to the end than I expected. I feel like this game kind of has me in its grip, and I was just kind of ready to play this for ever and ever, honestly. I was like, I don't even care if this ever ends. I'm having a good time enjoying the ride. But I think we are getting closer to the end. Not like we're like about to be at the end of the game, but we're definitely way closer to the end than we are to the beginning. So I'm just going to load the most recent. And yeah, so this was after a vote off, I believe. I don't remember. But either way. Oh, yeah. Because it was Haru sort of sacrificing herself in a way. So I guess Rikaku-san is going to comfort us or whatever. But it looks like a poorly made hut right next to me. I saw Rikaku-san. Huh, Rikaku-san? Huh? My body was all... Ow. Do not push yourself. I only hurt because I've been lied on hard floor. The wounds were gone, though. What a relief. It seems to have worked. Did you do something? I took in your wounds in pain. That had to be a joke. Was there anything that Uematsu's superpower couldn't do? Thank you. I wanted to prioritize gratitude before shock. Then I saw the filthy blood in a bucket at her side. Shocked, I assume? This is a little trick we Uematsu girls know. Well, that's certainly strange. Is it? I simply absorb whatever is negative. It is not all powerful. For one, you were writhing just now. That was because of the dream, not any wound. Are you okay, though? Yes, Uematsu girls are raised to be used to drawing blood for this trick. If you are well, then please return to your room. Oh, sorry. I almost forgot. I was a lying snake, the worst possible guardian receiver, who'd almost destroy the humans. There is no time for that. What time is it? I have no clock, but it is evening. I finally realized that my surroundings were tinted orange. Alright, I know I can't thank you enough, so I'll just take my leave. Fusei-sama. She called out to me, but I didn't turn around. I hold no grudge to you. I cannot blame a human who felt something for a wolf. A man from the city who was not born here and was not used to Yasumizu yet. Not belong in the feast in the first place. She hadn't changed at all. Do not let it torment you. In the end, you mustered your courage and revealed it. Because of that, we were able to hang all the wolves. Good night. We're gonna get to tomorrow and you're gonna see that all the wolves are not hung. I was afraid of hearing that emotionless voice say anything more. Fusugi-san. She stood outside the room, but I ignored her. Hassan. Someone called out to me from the mist. There's something I want to tell you. See you tomorrow. And then he left. I returned to the prefab. Oh boy. Slept. Woke up. Changed into the wolf outfit. And killed Hisako Mamiya. Okay. That makes sense. I almost thought that we were going to kill Rikako, because we still need Mako on our side. No, in this way we still get Mako and then Shikimoshi on our side, but Mako could still be swayed by Rikako. But without Mamiya coming up with the plan, then yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we're down to like what, 4 people all by myself. I really don't know how this is going to end, but I feel like this has to end today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. 5 in the morning. I had no idea if I was just used to this or if the Uematsu's treatment was just that good, but I woke up feeling decidedly neutral. No drowsiness, fatigue, not even the pleasant feeling you got when you stretch to shake off the weight of sleep. We all arrived at the plaza at the same time. Haruaki Fusaishi, Rikaku Uematsu, Mako, and Shikimochi Kamoshida. Strangely enough, I didn't think this was a coincidence. I felt like we'd agreed to gather here at the same time. And everyone noticed that someone was no longer with us. Hisako Mamiya is gone. The feast was not over yet. In other words, there's still a wolf among us. Fusigi-san. What's happening? Mako-chan. I'm actually a wolf. Really? Yeah, really. Really? Really? I haven't been more honest since I came to Yasumizu. The next moment, Mako clung to me. Alright, so we just had to get to Mako first, and so now we just have to hope that Rikako and Shikimochi don't try to kill us in other ways, which they don't seem like the type that would, but you never know. Sorry for not telling you. I was so scared, so scared. I thought you were, you owe me something. Yeah, sorry. I patted her back and had her hide behind me. 2 votes. A real perfect split. It appears that I may have let my emotions get the better of me. In the Feast of the Yomi Purge, that is a fatal mistake. I was fooled by Mako's innocence, your sociability, and Haru Makishima-sama's lies. I suspected, yet I let myself be fooled. We, the humans, have lost. I'll spend my final moments praying to Shinai-sama. Please call me when I must be hanged. Goodbye. Having said all that she had to, she left, not turning around once. Oh man, Richan gave up. You won't? I never cared about who won or lost the feast once from the moment it started. If I did, I'd still be the Nasata heir apparent. Good point. Hasan? Die. Nope. Mega-chan, you know he's gonna kill you tomorrow, right? Bah, really? I won't. Bad human, I won't believe you. I see. Why'd you let Haru-chan die? Honestly, I really didn't care if I died in the feast as long as Haru-chan survived until the end. I mean, she was basically gonna kill all the people that bothered her and just run away. How cool is that? I wouldn't mind dying, as I saw that happen. Hell, I was actually looking forward to it. Okay, so that kind of explains why he didn't really care about the feast, because he cared more about Haru's happiness than his own. Bring me back my excitement. Hasan, you knew, didn't you? About Haru-chan's fake disease, I mean. Yeah. It's our secret, no one else's, and it probably doesn't have anything to do with the feast. Ignore it and go to sleep. I knew it. That was... God was something she'd created. You knew about that clothing too, right? Yeah, I mean, the 3 of us made it in elementary school. She grew out of it, though, so she, should really make a new outfit. It's too pervy. You can say that again. I expected something like that. This is fine. If she'd come back to her senses at least once back then, she'd have never tolerated her apparel. When I was hanged 8 years ago, as I journeyed back to Yomi, I found this girl wandering in the mist and took her as my vessel. If God was actually the primary personality, it'd have never taken my side back then. She'd have never played along with Haru-chan's desire to save me by sacrificing herself. Basically, she could always switch between God and Haru Makishima. All the strange power displayed by Haru Makishima were either powers she'd already had or just products of her imagination. Okay, I'm confused. So, she was never a god, but she just has the power of telepathy? I feel like that's... I mean, she did say she was powerless, so I mean, whether she is a god... that just has the powers of telepathy because of that, or is just a normal person that just happens to have telepathy because reasons. I don't think it actually changes all that much. I don't know. That's kind of weird, though. A fabrication. The mind reading thing was just a product of her delusions. It just happened that she'd gotten things right. No. I don't like that. She delusionally could read our mind and know that we were looping through time. That's not a thing that you just, like, guess. Like, that doesn't happen. If it was other things, just like, you know, oh, maybe like things we were about to say or things that we're feeling, whatever, that I can see. But like, she immediately knew about things that about us like looping through time and whatnot. Has she known that every loop that we've encountered her in that case? Because maybe that's would explain why she was so weird to us, especially earlier on, and then like more that we see her, it seems like the closer she gets to us, because I think she understands us more. I don't know. I don't really like the game's explanation for this, but I feel like I can rationalize it in my own mind. That was the only possibility. Haru-chan switched to you. She knew that Yasun still liked Chiene, so she switched to you. You're just saying whatever you want now. I've been with her since forever. Trust me, I know what she's like. You, a person who's uninterested in others? You're such a bully. Though yeah, Haru-chan happened to become a wolf and switch from hating you to liking you, or was it something else? Something more special? I don't really know, but that was probably it, right? You truly had a talent for finding the truth without comprehending it. All the more then. What are you gonna do to make it up to Haru-chan? Nothing. Whoa, damn. How about you make yourself clear instead? What do you mean? If you didn't vote for Haru-chan, she might have been able to survive. Even so, you voted for her. How you look at others is oftentimes a twisted reflection of your own feelings. You sure you didn't kill her because you were angry that she didn't choose you? Oh, I see. So that's how it works. Hasan, what if I thought the old Haru-chan was gone and so decided to break her myself? Would that be eccentric? Nope, it's a normal everyday feeling called jealousy. I see, so I was jealous. I can't say I actually know what she thought and felt. Your talk is hard. Adults have to act normal even when there's hard or bad things around, Miko. Adults have it hard. He's just saying whatever, now. I feel sad for you, Miko-chan. I was telling the truth, though. So, what now? Want a feast? I'd lose that, wouldn't I? Miko-chan, want to beat him up? Yeah! Heard emoji? It's a yes. Hasan, want to make a bet? What kind? Rock, paper, scissors. The loser dies. Now that's straightforward. Good, though, right? I'm down. 1, 2, rock, paper. He put up his thumb and stuck out his index finger, created a finger gun, the unbeatable hand. I, on the other hand, took out Jimmy's shotgun from my sleeve. Well, I can't win against that. Thanks for cooperating. Wait, did we just killed him like that? Are we gonna get away with that? Mochi, sketchy best for my thing. Not even a genius like you could win against an adult villain. Does it matter if they're hung or if they're shot like that? I mean, we only killed one per day, but does that... Are we good from the corruption? I don't know. Sorry, Miko-chan, did that surprise you? I know, he'd be the bad human. Whoa, man, just what kind of upbringing does she have? Are you gonna do it to Oni-chan too? Not today. Tomorrow? Yes. And Mako? The necessity to kill Mako. That case seemed likely. God had said that there were 3 gods. One was Great Loshinai, one was the old god, who had the unfavorable name Mujina Badger forced on it. Okay, so the Badger God is still real. I'm so confused as to what this Badger God is now. And the last one was my enemy. If God lived within man, then perhaps if I killed Mako, who hadn't died once, I could escape this endless misty hell for all I know. But I didn't want to kill her. That'd be crossing a line, even for me. Oh, that's where you cross the line? Okay. Subconsciously or not, I'd set a line for myself, and I didn't want anyone else to change it. You came so far. Okay, we might find out something more with Mako. I was just about to say, this line that you have against this girl who mysteriously came back from the dead or whatever, like, a day or 2 before we showed up. It's like, I think she's more than just a little girl. It's not like she was, like, born and raised here. Yet you're still off the mark, villain? Oh. Huh? Okay, I tried to turn around, but I couldn't. The thing behind me was so scary I couldn't turn around. How many times do I have to say it until you understand? God is a lot worse than you imagine. Did you truly believe that a god would fall alongside the Fusiyoshi girl used as a vessel? Okay. Alright, so all that stuff was real. So there was a god taking control of Haru. I think Haru had a lot more control of it. Maybe that's what they were trying to get across. But... Or maybe just in the final moment. I know that was an act. But maybe that's all they were talking about. I thought they were trying to say the entire thing. Okay, so all this stuff is still real. Alright, that checks out. Alright, we're good. We're good. What is God? Hold on. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. What does Mako sound like right now as she's laughing? This is very important to know. Let me look at the log. Oh, we can't even hear it. We can't even hear it. Let's see. It's something humans can never kill. Wow, okay, so even though we have Mako's voice up, the voice does not actually say anything. I turned around. Oh, gosh. Me? Oh, is it back to Mako? It was Mako, same as always. I couldn't believe that she was just laughing out loud. That's so interesting. So the way that the game has it is essentially saying that that's not even Mako saying that. Mako's just a vessel for, like, the god. So I don't know if that would just count as an other voice, if that would still count as Haru's voice. I have no idea. But unfortunately, we're not going to get to hear the creepy laugh. And it probably didn't sound like Mako anyway. I thought it was going to still be like Miko's voice, and I thought she was just going to have like a creepy laugh. I thought it was going to be great content, but it didn't happen that way. Fuzuki-san, your face is very white. Yeah, maybe. Are you okay? Yeah, I think I need some water. I'll go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh. The dining hall felt like it had been abandoned 10 years ago. Even so, water was still running. I wasn't all that thirsty, but it could make me feel better, so I cupped some water in my palms. There was no escape. Huh? I jumped back, getting water all around me. Just now, on the surface of the water in my hands. There was a mirror above the sink. I looked right at it. This is so scary. You cannot escape God. Wait, I'm saying this? Is it possessing me now? So why not try joining me? My land may be small, but I will make sure you are not bored. You will get to kill, swindle, violate to your heart's content, and the mountain shall become holy once more. If you find a fitting girl, you can even have her bury your children. What did you do to me? Can you not understand? Then be silent and offer yourself to God. Oh gosh. It seems like the time has come. Villain. This world will be quite interesting. I cannot wait to see how well your evil lasts, and... Fuzuki-san? I shook my head, chasing away the delusion clinging to my head. What is it? What is that? Oh gosh, dude, why? I'm so scared. Stop. Her voice was shaking. Did she see a spider or something? I followed her outside. Whoa! Is this gonna lead us to, like, the real ending? Hold up. 1, 3, 8, 9, 19. Is that literally every key that we don't have left? 1, 3, 8, 9, 19. 1, 3, 8, 9. That is 19. Okay, and then 20. But 20, I think, is a key that we're probably going to get because 20 still needs to be used in other places. And then once we clear out the routes for 20, we must get all the remaining keys to bring us back to this moment. What? Is this what we do to finish the game completely? Ooh, let's see. All right, well, we're going to lose all words. Oh, no. What are we going to see? I was shocked. There was no better word for it. The first shock was caused by the fact that the mist had cleared. Oh, what? After all, the Feast of the Yomi Purge wasn't over yet. Unless Rikako-san, like, killed herself or something. The next thing to surprise me was the fact that the sun had just recently come up, but the night had returned. It was dark. But it was a strange kind of darkness. I looked around for the sun, and it took me about 5 seconds to realize that it was the thing in the sky. A loop in the eastern sky. A total solar eclipse? No way, if there was such a celestial event today, I'd have heard about it on TV before Golden Week. That wasn't just an eclipse. It probably had something to do with the unnatural, unreasonable, incomprehensible phenomenon happening before me. Phenomenon? That was too small a word to describe it. Most of my surprise was about the monster. Dude, I can't wait for them to bring something on screen. Oh, what am I gonna see? What the heck? It spanned mountains. What am I looking at? What is this? Oh my gosh. It pierced the clouds. It carved valleys with each step. It leveled forests. I lacked words to describe the scale of it. This is creepy. It dwarfed even the things in tokusatsu shows or mecha anime. After all, it was still far away. It was far beyond the mountain, beyond the cliff, beyond Serenaga. It was walking. Its destination was the golden, no unpleasantly pale ring that used to be the sun. Even so, I looked up at it. It was thousands of meters tall. It was a monster that had legs the size of mountains, and even the term gigantic seemed to fall short. Even so, all I could do was look up. What? What the hell was with this ending? I played a murder game in a village inhabited by werewolves and survived only to be greeted by a giant monster? What the hell? Who could predict this turn of events? Who would sign off on this plot twist? Naturally, I quickly understood that it was a monster that'd bring mythical levels of despair and destruction. Mako was clinging to my leg. I brought her closer to me. Both of us were shaking. Fear. This was nothing but primal fear. Death was nothing in comparison. The fear we felt surpassed mundane concepts like death. This was a fear of the world coming to an end. Once I realized that, I knew that humans, a part of the world, could do nothing against it. Oh my gosh. What am I looking at? Alright, so we must have to go and gather information about what this thing is to be able to defeat it? I don't even know if that's the right word. Like, what the heck? You've done it now, eh? What? Suddenly I lost all sense of reality. Hey, you. And there was even some fancy-looking thing in front of me. It was a large plush sheep. It was cute. It talked. But its voice wasn't cute. You listening? Yes? I'm saying that you've done it now. That thing, huh? I looked again, and strangely enough, the scene had lost all color. The monster was still there, still walking slowly, covering kilometers with each step. I feel like Haruaki is getting pulled out. Like, this is... We've reached the same sort of thing as when you die, except for we haven't died, and so Haruaki must be more aware as to what's happening, even though he's not as much aware of, like, the sheep thing before. Is the sheep thing, like, canonical in the story now? But again, it didn't feel real anymore, and the fear was gone too. I looked next to me. Mako was still frozen in fear. Again, it didn't feel real. In fact, my hands closed, everything around me didn't feel real. The sensation was kind of familiar. Oh, right. That's what I felt every time before dying, yeah. I felt this whenever my memories were engulfed in mist and before I looped. And I felt like the sheep was familiar too. I hate to break to you, but with that thing waking up, this country's dead. Huh? Oh, dialogue. Who are you? That doesn't matter now. Yes, it does. Wait, what? Why is the sheep talking anyway? You get in a situation, I'm telling you what that the country's through. It's easier to accept the appearance of a monster than a talking sheep. Really? Oh, you're such a pain in the ass. Listen, I knew there's some weird shit going on in this area. That's because a part of reality was put inside a dream. Okay. I specialize in that stuff, that's why I came here, but honestly, just keeping myself hidden from the dream was hard enough. I couldn't directly influence the dream, but I could lend help to a human. That's you, but you fucked up. I see. Well, actually, that's too brief, so I only get the most basic parts, but what the hell? You understood? Damn, hell, you can joke around like that in this situation? Sure all those deaths didn't drive you nuts? You're the one behind the looping? No, things go back after death because of the dream. Oh gosh, I'm really hoping that I can try and understand this. Things go back after death because of the dream. What part is the dream? Of the dream? Yeah, I'm just helping you keep your memories. Oh, so that was how it was. Crap, there's no time. Hey, so everybody is kind of stuck in a time loop, but we're the only ones that are keeping our memories? Is that what that means? That the whole, mist thing is all like a dream? Because we're in a part of reality that's put in a dream? Or maybe just the mist is what causes the dream? I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to get it, but the more that I speak it out loud, I'm gonna confuse myself. It's not, think about what to do next once you're back. You're telling me to die? No, I still got a whole load of questions. I don't know shit either. I couldn't do shit after I got in the dream. I don't even know that, Brett. I don't know what you're doing or why you keep dying. You're on your own there. That was so unreasonable. But that was how it was. So the only thing you really know is that time around Fujiyoshi keeps looping back. You don't know the mystery, incidents, or phenomena that happened in Fujiyoshi, but you know that the looping is caused by something here. That's why you give me memories of the previous loops to help me find the cause behind the looping phenomenon. But then, the looping suddenly stopped. I didn't get to the heart of it, and the monster showed up. Oh! So, if we do that other choice, then that's gonna no. It's going to get to the heart of whatever the whole dream or reality is, and that will prevent the monster from showing up? The anomaly reached the ending it desired, the demise of this country. Oh man, what's up with your ability to suss stuff out? You got mochi for brains or something? That was uncalled for. At first the dream just looped around, but when some outsider came in, it started going all weird and shit. So it was always just like looping. Interesting. You made a huge mess of things, and that right there is the result. The dream changed because of me? Interesting. Yeah, we've had different outcomes. Did this mean the fact that I used the looping to try out various options and saw a bunch of timelines? You went and pulled some fucked up shit, huh? I couldn't deny that. I really was fucked up in this loop. But hold on. Victory as a wolf brought about a giant monster that destroyed the country? That made next to no sense. That couldn't be it. I was missing something. Time's up. It's gonna be rough, so clench your teeth or something. Yeah, I don't even think this is, like... I don't think the wolves actually, like, reached their specific victory yet, because I don't think the mist would clear away until, Rikako and Mako are dead, and then I'd be left alive as the only wolf. But that... we didn't even reach that end. The monster showed up before we even got to that. Huh? What are you gonna do? The loop ended, didn't it? Like I said, I'm not a specialist. What do you mean? I don't think you can send me back in time. The only thing that sends me back in time is dying, which means that he has to let me resume this reality and die, and then I can be sent back, I think. I can use my power to loop back to when the loop was still happening. Huh? That sounds so absurd it seems impossible. Well, I can do it, but only once. An intervention this major would sure as shit be noticed by the dreamer. They probably think the first time was a glitch, but there'd be no second chance. They'll know it's the work of another dream wielder. We'll be fucked for real then. I'm more skilled, but they're millions of times more powerful. I'd be taken by the dream and that would be it. No one could help you then. And it'll all be how they want it. Exactly, so yeah, don't come back here no matter what. Search for a solution anywhere but here. Basically, I had to prevent this outcome. Gather info from the loops. Arrive at the truth. Okay, so this, hold on, before the game presents me, I'm gonna make like a sort of guess. So we need to go back to the other loops to just get more information. I think one of them was here because there's a spot for a key 20 somewhere over here. It might be actually further up actually. Yeah, that was the ending there. Somewhere up here. Oh, in 2 maybe? Okay. There's a spot for key 20. There is also a thing here for 3, 8, 19, and 20. Okay, and I think the only one that we don't have is either like 7 or 9 or something like that, or 4. That's not in that. But once we have that, that'll probably get us the final key that we need. And then there's also... was it in wit or infiltration? I feel like there was another key 20 that we needed right here. So I think this is going to give us key 20, which we will then be able to use at these two things, which will, in combination, give us the rest of the keys to do this other thing, which is then going to give us the final key that we need to come back here. That's sort of my guess as to what I think the game plan is going to be. But let's go ahead and let the game either prove me right or wrong. And do something about the dream that created the loop and called this monster, huh? What the hell? Wasn't this a story about taking care of some werewolves? What happened to that? Alright, here we go. Now die hardy death. Huh, wait, 1 million sheep? Seriously? And so crushed under the weight of 1 million sheep, I died. Oh, so he was able to kill me, I think. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So that is another ending. If we do have 3 other things, yeah, if we have, one of them is key 20, maybe that leads to an ending and a key. And then the other 20 could be, like, an ending. Well, we have, what, 3 more endings? Okay, yeah. One of them is probably not going to be, like, an ending. One of them is probably just going to be a bad ending or something. Game Overlord. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, I know I'm just rambling. Hopefully some of the things I'm saying is making sense. I'm just trying to, like, piece things together, like, in my head as to where I need to go. Alright, ending loop and giant monster. Included in the keys list? Absolutely. We're going to look at the keys. I will let the whole spiel play out before I loop back. I know which one I want to do first, because there are 2 different places that we can take key 20. And I think I know which one I want to go to first. I think I want to go to the more recent one. But yeah, 8 and 9. 9 is the other one. That's not listed on that other one. So 9 is probably going to be the final key that we get. So thanks to the sacrifices of Kaori-san and Haru-chan, I won as a wolf. Or so I should have, but then a series of incomprehensible events occurred, such as the resurrection of God, and the demise of Japan due to the sudden appearance of a giant monster. Just then a mysterious sheep appeared, revealed it had given me my loop memories, and said it was trying to stop the dream. To prevent this horrible outcome, it returned me to the loop once again. Where are the keys I need to reach the truth? I think we can find them. Alright. Ending number 3. Alright, we'll watch the hint corner. I will let... I don't know if the game has a desired order, but my, what I was going to say is I think I'm going to go to, oh, we can't do this one. Wait, I didn't even think about this. This is a separate thing. We need key 3 for that. We need key 16 for that. I was going to go to this one next, because this is the most recent and it only needs key 20. So this was going to be my first one, and then I was going to do the other key 20. But let's see if the game has a preferred order or if it doesn't matter. But if it doesn't matter, then I'm going to infiltration. If the game is like directly saying, hey, no, do the other one first, then I'll do the other one first. Which was back in, I think, 2 in the dense mist somewhere. But let's see what the hint corner says. Alright, we see him again. Hey there, Chief, congratulations, seriously. As the title indicates, you have ended the darkest main darkness on a high note. The wolves won and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah. Well, okay, the country was still on the verge of destruction and all. Oh, and I finally showed up in the main story. I'm still popping up the eye catch and all, but I'd like to introduce myself in the main story as well. Now, before I move on to the hint, there's something I gotta say. This is rock bottom. From now on, Haruaki Fusaishi, the most twisted protagonist in Kemko's visual novel series, will begun his counterattack against fate. You've seen 3 hells and many different deaths so far, Chief. Lend your power to me and that bastard to the very end. This one is ending 3, a new day has dawned. You did your best alongside Haruaki Fusaishi, and this was yet another path you had to take. You made no mistakes, so take comfort in that. From this, you obtain key 20, which is the final key on the list according to numbering, but you're still missing keys. This is how it's supposed to be, so don't worry. You will now need to find 5 keys, the final keys necessary to open the final door. They're all hidden in various places in the story you've seen so far. There are some of you who like to try giving the scenario chart a good hard look as you remember what happened in the story so far and look for viable points. But if you're impatient, I recommend you start off by going back to 2, Dense Mist, her objective. I guess we'll follow what the game wants me to do. Because I'm assuming that's going to be the most streamlined process to get all the keys. Okay. Alright. The game is directly saying, hey, do this one first. Alright. Yeah, that's right. That dumb as shit quiz Chiemi Serizawa gave when drinking with her. Key 20 opens the lock choice there. With all the truths he's seen so far, what kind of answer will Haruaki Fusaishi give Chiemi Serizawa? This is a key point. There are other keys that can be unlocked, but we'll only tell you about this one so you don't get confused. The truly lazy will get another hint at the next destination, so you should aim to clear them in order. Now that's strange, I didn't plan on providing such generous hints. Maybe now that we're at the story's turning point, I'm getting excited. That ain't like me at all. A part of me wishes I was like, what if I didn't use the hint corner and I just like explored it myself, but I think in every other situation except for this choice here, like, wouldn't really change much, and if anything we're probably just experiencing the story in a different way. But I don't know, I don't mind it this way either. We're just going to do it the way that the game devs seem to intend. Die another hearty death next time. All right, I'm going to end it. Oh, okay. I'm just going to end it right here because we need to. This is just going to take us back to like the beginning. So, we're going to end off on the chart, and on the next episode, we're going to start off on the chart and go to a complete new loop. So we did make it to the end. That was exciting. I guess, there are going to be no more like new paths, like in terms of like this is darkness, this is wit, this is infiltration. Like, I don't think that we're not getting like a number 7. We have to go to previous loops to get the information that we need for here. So I'm really excited to gather this information. Hopefully you all are as well. If so, let me know, but I'll see you the next time. So till then, peace out.